is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game. I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Right back to him on first down. He's across midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup and gets him to 2nd and 4. The Jets have 9-1 on the year. They come on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Second and 4.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On first down, they'll go to the ground and tell him. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they come into top 10 unit against the pass in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man at the corner. It's Ellis. But he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They were strong last week, CD,
and no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. If you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Show them faith in the defense, too, right?
Yep. Showing the tackle. Is now on the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and he brought up 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down at 7. Season. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Number 2, in your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's inside the screen. It's complete. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's 2nd and 5 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Fake. He'll look to throw.
37-yard line.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's got another first down as he's blocked down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 82 yards rushing for him as he's going to be able to a great start. This 2nd and 4.
Speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 3.
18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal, 18.
He'll look to throw. These players run back out of the backfield. Have taken the lead. down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. Maybe be a wild card team. And that's great. Being in the playoffs, but you know we're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because of your players.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. There's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down about the 30. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Down the right sideline. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. They'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having a little physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, back pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They look to throw. It's complete. The slot man in motion right. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. The jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. He'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. He gets it inside the 15 just a a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, you're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far. Great work. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they call it a touchdown. We think this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. He's now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to move this one away. And that was a tackle out of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
First down, got his hand in it, knocked it away.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One back in the back. And the ball is knocked out. Fortunately, as a keeper's on the first of their timeouts. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking to move the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring on 2nd down.
Defensively, that's a mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Play action. Now Wilson. He's taken down. Different 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And you can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Back to throw here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Hands it off out of the gun. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his hands defensively, they were in zone coverage, so you have to be more careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to
careful with how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange somebody when one player takes a quarterback and still try to cover downfield. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, they'll be taking it back. You're getting
He's running now to this point of the season, and we can inside the field goal line.
what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Congrats on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
19 Lions.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shedding him off there. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Second down and 4. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Wilson changing the play. Running game. Stick with it on first down. And this runs up a gain of 4.
Looks like to establish a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They run the ball. Here's 3rd and 6. Wilson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. This is caught at the 20. 60 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is trailed down to 10.
Makes the score Jets 31, Dolphins 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the distance. And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty good because let's face it, they got to sit through it. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get out with this. We got to go out there and get some points. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. On second down, they'll run it here. Good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 159 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running for the middle. Breaks through the contact. Finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Right there. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing into traffic now, that's complete. A gain of 7, that's a second goal.
They kept receiving the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one. Season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone. The first thing is home for you, and that's what he's been doing all season long.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And this throw will be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a drop killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Okay, ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's exactly what you want on a first down. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Jets 45. Dolphins 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going over. He's on 5-yard line. It's a sack. Defense in front, 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. His hands on it. He's set to back, and now this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford 2 more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And taken at the 46. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll run up on the inside handoff. Oh, that one well designed as he takes this down to the 30-yard line. 177 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
72. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go, Reed. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to roll. Only able to muster a couple down about the 27.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz and wreaks havoc, because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's a short one here. Into the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. And 13 yards there on the play to finish 7 downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Lewis Cine. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. For a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 10. He's short of everything he needed. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the team pass it to the goalpost. Now it's starting to lead even further. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked it off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless Wilson gets loose. It's incomplete. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about
Wilson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drop. The ball comes out. This is picked up. It's going to matter at all. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to hit the first down inside. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been called in both of the first.
Yeah, it was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news there. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throwing complete to Mooney. And they'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 47-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And drops it. Our struggles continue.
This is certainly a team that's proven its targets balanced through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. I'm really sure I face these guys again.
Being dominated, you keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is tackled inside the 30, to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have it first.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Down at the 35 or the 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He's going down inside the 15. Find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Taken down here about the 11. A gain of 2 there, and the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now back to throw.
I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout.
But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And the Jets pressure to him. It's just down he goes. Now you got to answer your guys to the line and get him set. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, that was one picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be going dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Taken on the midfield logo. Only 29 yards to go out there. And this offensive line in excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the maneuvers move forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball around.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.